Hiya, today I would like to talk about reinforcers in positive reinforcement training, both the value and the rate of reinforcement and how that can have an effect on training. It's obviously very individual to each and every horse, so I'll just give you a few examples of value of reinforcers with my horse, and then I'll give a few examples as to why and when I would be using high or low rates of reinforcement. I brought 4 reinforcers along with me. The very first one is a scratch. Scratch is a very low value reinforcer for my horse, so unless she's asking for it, I won't be using it in our training as she's not too motivated by it. The second one are high fibre nuggets. They are our reinforcers of choice. She's quite motivated to work for them, but she doesn't get too overexcited. The third one I brought along is an apple. An apple is a high value reinforcer for my horse. She gets really motivated by it, and the results when I use them are very good, so I usually tend to use apples with difficult tasks or tasks that are not her favourite. And the last one I've got is a banana. My pony goes absolutely nuts over bananas, so a calm, focused, relaxed session is not possible with the banana. So unless I'm using it for an end of session jackpot, it is too high a value to be used in any of the sessions. The rate of reinforcement again depends completely on the horse and the circumstances and its place in its training. So a low rate of reinforcement I would be using for like a routine task, well established behaviours or easy behaviours, so let's say picking up feet or putting your head into the head collar, leading nicely, that would be a low rate of reinforcement. However, any of these tasks could have been and probably were on a high rate of reinforcement at one point during their training when they were established, etc. And potentially could go back to it if the horse was to be lame, was to have an abscess, etc., and picking up feet becomes uncomfortable and not such a pleasant experience, then I would be going back to a high rate of reinforcement. A high rate of reinforcement I would therefore be using like for difficult tasks or learning new tasks where breaking up the behaviour into tiny little bits to keep the horse motivated and confident in what they were doing, or with counter conditioning where a negative association or experience is turned into a positive with the help of food, and where tiny little steps are used with a high rate of reinforcement. So that basically sums up how both the value of a reinforcer and the rate of reinforcement can influence the motivation of a horse in a training session alongside other factors, but it can be a deciding factor and potentially shed light onto why a horse is overexcited or is just not interested and motivated to take part in a session. So that's everything from me today, and I'll see you next time.